Hey, what's going on, you guys? Sorry if you hear, background noise, but um I wasn't going to make another video, but I was just sitting here just thinking, and something came across my mind, and so many people wait, so many people, especially when it comes to women, because we're expected to do it because, we're women, but, a lot of women are told to wait on a rich nigga, try to find a rich man, try to find a man that's going to take care of you. And although, us women, we would love to be taken care of, but, um, it seems like, having a man that's going to provide for you seems more like a fairy tale, in the day and age that we live in. It seems like a fairy tale, and, a lot of women are just not going to be able to find a provider. You know what I'm saying? It's just not realistic that a lot of women would be able to find a good man that wants to provide for them. Um, but I feel like the only way where you're gonna be good in life, financially, and you won't really have to worry about anything is to be that rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait on a rich nigga. Be that rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? Um, because it seems like most men, they don't want to live in their purpose. They don't want to be providers. They don't want to be traditional men. They don't want to be men. Um, and a lot of these guys that are providers for women and that do provide, most of them are controlling. They want you to live by their standards. They want you to live how they want you to live. They want to, have control over you. So, in the way you have to look at it, like, is it really worth it, being with the man who's going to provide for me, where I feel like, you know, my freedom is going to be restricted, or I'm going to be disrespected, or I'm going to be talked down to, like, you're a kid or something, because you feel like you shouldn't speak up, or you shouldn't just do what you want to do because this man is providing for you, and um certain things he's just not going to put up with. And I would never want to be in a position where I feel like I'm stuck with somebody just because they take care of me, financially. I would never want to be in that type of a position. I feel like I'll be miserable. So the best thing is just to, have your own assets, your own money have your own money, so that way, like, if it ever comes down to dealing with something, you can just leave. You could just leave with no questions asked or whatever. Because at the end of the day, you got your own and you can take care of yourself. So at the end of the day, you ain't gotta put up with no BS. You ain't gotta put up, with nobody's drama, because you got your own. And if somebody start tripping on you and start acting funny, you can just leave and always go back, to your own place or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got money, so you be like, oh, I could just call myself an Uber and dip or go home, or I could just get in my car and just go, instead of, feeling like you gotta wait around on somebody because you don't have your own. That's the type of life that I would never ever want to live. And I have, I have an idea, in and I imagine how I want my life to be, how I want my life to flow, how I want things to flow. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I got my own. If I got my own money, my own house or whatever, you know, everything is just mine. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to do that living up under somebody, unless it's your mama or your papa or something like that, because that's different because they're your parents. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to take your shit. um people aren't going to take your shit, if they're doing things for you, or they're providing for you. They're not going to take shit from you. You know what I'm saying? So to not end up in that position is to always have your own money. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it gotta be. But at the same time, I'm not telling y'all to deal with somebody that don't got nothing, that don't got that don't have nothing going for themselves. I'm not telling y'all to do that. But I'm just saying, it won't be a deal breaker. Um if a man, decides to mistreat you, because you can just always pack your shit and go because you got your own money or whatever. And that's just the way that I like it. I don't want to be controlled by anybody. I don't want nobody telling me what to do. That's just not fun to me. That doesn't sound like fun to me. So, I like to be independent because, at the end of the day, I like my freedom. I like having my own money. I like doing things the way that I want to do them. So, that just is what it is.